To the northeast of Esperance at Mt Ney, local producer Tom Brown is examining his spray rig. While driving the rig high above his cereal crop, he can see the areas where there just hasn't been a great crop emergence, and wonders why he's placing just as much chemical and fertiliser as in other parts of the paddock where the crop is performing much better. He's now contemplating how he can go about varying the level of inputs he's applying to his crops. This has seen Mr Brown encourage trial work on his property with the assistance of the GRDC. He's starting to use variable rate technology to help lower input costs, which will have benefits to the environment and improve the crop's performance.
Well, it just seemed to be available on the machinery as we went forward, so I purchased it and started using some of it. Most of the stuff that we do is just purely to aid steering, straight line. We have got other experiments going down on the farm which we're leading into with variable rate seeding and variable rate soil moisture, and just to say that in the future we'll have a good idea, or try and have a better idea of what our subsoils have or hold, so that we can increase the fertiliser and seeding rate going through those areas to maybe maximise their potential, but soils that don't have as good a water holding capacity, we'll cut them back.
Tom Brown feels the variable rate system will provide benefits for his enterprise. He says climate information on the preceding few months will enhance the ability to make decisions about the level of fertiliser required at planting across each paddock, which should lower costs.
I think it's certainly the way forward, because the biggest problem is we can't predict the weather, but if we know what's happened behind us, in other words, we've had a very wet summer, we'll know that some of our heavier soils will hold more moisture, so we can go with confidence and feed them, whereas some of our shallower, sandier soils, they tend to let the moisture go a little bit more so, and through evaporation and whatever. But with a lot more stubble retention, maybe that will fix that as an issue.